right, everyone, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. I am Rich. This is Six String Fun. Going back into the 80s again for probably one of my favorite power ballads, from the 80s. I believe this was 88, 89. I probably should have checked, but right around there. Skid Row, I Remember You. I remember the tune. I remember the video. And if I remember correctly, this was the third single, whatever you want to call it, off that debut album. You had Youth Gone Wild, 18 in Life, and then this was the big one after that. So really great stuff. Obviously Sebastian Bach, no longer in the band right now, but if you need your fill of Sebastian Bach, if you haven't checked them out, this is going back a few years now, but within the last few years, you can catch him on the Trailer Park Boys. Really cool stuff. He does a great job at playing himself. So definitely check it out. And again, if you like this video and even other videos I've been doing, the thumbs up really is a big help. Like it, share it with your friends. It is much appreciated. So and that's why I like to do this. I do it for fun. Hopefully you're enjoying it as well. That's why I call it Six String Fun, just to keep it simple. Obviously this is a big tune, a lot of layers to it with the electric guitars and everything else. We're going to just strip it down to the acoustic guitar here. We're going to play a G chord, which is just, as far as the strings go, 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. And then the C add 9, which is just taking this and moving it down here. All right. You could play a C if you like. I think this actually is probably a little bit better. You got a D in there. There is an E minor as we go through the chorus, and it's also in the bridge. And then when we get to the bridge, we kick it off. For the first time, you'll see an A minor in there. And I think that's all the chords, but we'll get to it. We're going to keep it very simple. There is a couple of fills here, which we can do or we can't do. It's up to you. I'll show you how to do it. But let's get into this one. Enjoy it. Hopefully you like it as much as I do. Here we go. I Remember You, Skid Row. So we're going to start off on the G to that C add 9. All right, this combination is going to be for your verse mostly. You'll see these chords in the chorus and other areas, but for the intro and the verse, that's what we're going to do here. Strumming pattern. Down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down. All right, that's your strumming pattern. Let's put the chords in there. All right, now let's put in those other embellishments here, those hammers. So you're gonna put those in between each chord, okay? So we're gonna start off on the G. So and then the first fill is gonna be hammering from open 5th string to 2, and then open D, almost like "Wish You're Here" by Pink Floyd. All right, we're playing a little bit differently. To that C chord, C add 9. Okay. Now when we come to that C chord, we're going to do another fill. All right. So different ways you can do this. What I do is I actually do the hammer and pull of the open B string, which is your 2nd string, to the 3rd fret. Okay, and then the open 3 string, which is your G. Back to that G. Now, that may not be the easiest finger to use for some people. Usually maybe the middle finger, your index finger, because it might be a little bit stronger. I use my ring finger because it just gets me right back into position for that G chord, right there. So all right, that's your intro, and that's going to be for the verses too. So to the sound of pouring rain, right? And I'm not going to do those fills anymore at this point. We know where they are. We're going to just play the chords, okay? All right? And then we're going to make that change. When you needed me, right? Okay? I'm not going to try to sing like Sebastian Bach, so I apologize if this sounds terrible, but it's just for learning purposes. So we're going to go to the D, to that C add 9 again, okay? So when we go into that first verse, right, that pre-chorus we can call it, we're going to go to the D, to the C add 9, one time, right back into the verse, second verse. Paint the picture. Listen to the tune, it's all there. Pre-chorus again, we're going to do the pre-chorus twice. So that D to that C add 9 twice. So after that second pre-chorus, which we do twice now, we go into the chorus. Four chords. G to your D, E minor. Play this C any way you like. You know, you can do the C add 9. If you're doing solo acoustic, maybe do the regular C, open C. Just for some dynamic purposes, just something different, by all means. Continue, right? And then we come out of it. We come out of the, let's do it real quick. Back to you. Wrong notes, free of charge. That one's special for you guys. Back into the verse. Continues, pre-chorus, same thing. The lyrics twice again. Back into the chorus. Then we play that twice, I think it is. And then we're going to so it's going to, and I think we're holding something there now. I can't remember. So let's do the chorus because we're going to go into the bridge now. Goes back to the G. All right, so you're holding that G. And we're going to go into the bridge now. A minor. We've had a ship for time. E minor. Back to the A minor. To the D, and that D you're going to hold for a few measures. Straighten and below. Right? So, bridge. A minor. E minor. A minor. Solo, we're kind of doing everything we've just done. Right? We played it all already, so I think we kind of gone through the whole song at this point. Solo's going to come out. We go back into is the chorus? No. But we've already done it. So whether it's the verse or the chorus, we've gone over it already. And then you've got the outro, another solo. You know, for the outro, we're going to kind of. Now, right, chorus. So your outro is going to be the chorus progression, okay? note, C chord, and then here's what can happen at the end. You can end it there, you can end it on a G, or, and I don't have this note for note, but there's your arpeggiate a couple chords. And then the C, I think, that's it right there. So the G. So that key right there is that open E. So if you can kind of see the close up here. All right. And then I think this is part of the ending as well. If not, it sounds really good. Little callback to, again, Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. Just played the timings a little bit differently, but the same notes. Okay, so just, again, if this isn't right, use it. Second and, first and second strings on the 3rd fret. Slide to 5, back to 3. Okay. We're going to take a D shape, but we're only going to worry about the 2nd and 3rd string here. Same thing, we're going to slide from the 2 and the 3 to the 4 and the 5, back to where we began, and land on the G. So all together, we're going to try that again. Okay, so again, those chords G and a C, when we are picking those notes, we're gonna take our pinky off that E string to make it open, okay? Open. All right, folks, there you go. Hopefully you like that one. Good campfire tune, good tune if you're playing solo, acoustic, or in a duo. A great tune if you're playing for folks, you know, around my age. You know, 80s music, you can't go wrong, all right? Thank you again. See you soon.